Hi there, everybody. I'd like to share with you again. I know I've mentioned it before in previous videos, but I'd like to reiterate it that our body is an instrument. It's a beautiful quantum mechanical piece of machinery that the spirit, the soul, the inner being source uses to animate in this physical reality. We need to concentrate, we need to put our attention into our gut area and see if you can establish what is that feeling, what is that emotion, what are you experiencing in your gut right now. So if you close your eyes, take a nice deep breath in through the nose and then let it out through the nose. Do that again. And start placing your awareness on your gut. Are you sensing anything there? If you can't feel an emotion, can you see a color? Can you see a shape? And then try again and see if you can sense a feeling of peacefulness or a feeling of anxiety. Is it peaceful or is it anxious? So if the feeling is peaceful, that's where you want to be. That is the state you'd like to be in the whole day. You need to anchor this into the body. And anchoring is an NLP practice where you touch your hand, perhaps somewhere in your hand, and you hold it as you're feeling that feeling. And if you do that 3 times, it will anchor in. And every time you press there, you will feel that feeling of peace. That's what you want, okay? You want that feeling of peace on the inside of you. But if there is a feeling of anxiety, if you're in a place of peace and you're going through your day and you suddenly get anxiety, that is a message from your inner being, from divinity, letting you know that something isn't as it should be. And then you need to set aside time. You need to go to the loo if you're at work. You need to, if you're at home, just stop what you're doing and close your eyes and just try and feel, what is it? What is my body trying to tell me? Is it something I'm thinking? Something I'm doing? It usually starts with the thoughts, something I'm doing. And you start analyzing it. And I suggest you keep a little notebook with you, a small little book that you can stick into your pocket or your handbag or pocket in your pants or something. And just every time these things come up, take note. What are you feeling? Try and give it a word, not just anxiety. It could be fear. It could be anger. It could be a host of different emotions that you're going to. There's a range of different emotions that we can feel. And try not to use the same emotion every time. And once you establish that the emotion isn't peaceful anymore, as I say, you find out, you analyze and see if you can find what it is that's causing you to be out of peace. And once you find that, you can deal with that, and then you can get back into a state of peace. If it's fear, there's quite a few little exercises that you can do for fear, because fear is not real. It's an emotion that you're feeling, but what you're fearing isn't real. Because at the end of the day, nothing's real. This is all an illusion. So if you can find out, okay, you're fearing, what are you fearing? Oops, my boss is going to, he's not going to be happy with what I'm doing, or I don't even have money. A bill suddenly came up in your email and now you think, oh, I don't have enough money. But what is the fear? The fear about the money is that you're going to get a bad name, that they're going to repossess your furniture or whatever. So analyze it, find out what are you afraid of? What is the actual fear? And 9 times out of 10, when you analyze and you'll find out that the fear is in fact not real. What you're fearing is most likely never ever going to happen. And it's a fear of something that might be. And it's a vicious circle. Once you start fearing something that might be, you're going to bring it into your experience. Because as I've said before in a previous video, if you're giving your attention to something, you're going to start attracting it into your life. That's how the law of attraction works. So if you're fearing, for example, that you're going to get a bad name, analyze it and think, well, what's the worst thing that could happen if I have a bad name? Is it life and death? It's not really as bad as you've made it out to be in your imagination. Not so. Don't entertain those thoughts, because they're going to get you up into such a state. And when you actually analyze it, it's not nearly as bad as what it's now been conjured up in your mind. So the first thing we need to do is get a neutral place, a place where you are at peace within your body. Every morning, it's a good thing to do this practice. Find out where you're at, and then make yourself or put yourself in a place of peace. Breathing gets you into a place of peace, and then just asking Source to fill you up with joy and whatever it is you need. Eckhart Tolle has a nice exercise where you see yourself breathing in, and as you breathe in the air goes into your arms, into your fingers, into your hands, of course, into your torso, into the rest of your body, into your legs. It goes all the way down. And once you're full with this energy, you see yourself blown up like an aeroplane, full of energy. And then you feel the peace on the inside. And you go out like that, feeling the peace and feeling filled with energy. But you need to recharge your batteries once a day at least. And a lot of us are so busy doing other things, we forget to recharge our batteries. So that is one very good way to recharge your batteries, to get yourself full of beautiful energy and light through breathing, through visualization. Remember, the mind doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination. So use your imagination and bring it in, and imagine yourself filled to the brim with this beautiful golden energy in from your breathing, whatever it is you imagine. You can see it coming in through the crown of your head, just going down like a liquid, beautiful liquid gold going down into your body, filling you up so you look like an Oros man. And then you make sure you have a feeling of peace in your gut area, and off you go. You can put on a protection around you, beautiful egg of energy, golden energy around you. In fact, this Oros man, what you can do is while you're bringing it in, you can even see it going out then flowing out of your crown because you're so full now, and it makes a beautiful bubble around you, bubble of protection, keeping you safe. So I just wanted to encourage you this morning, tomorrow morning, wanted to encourage you today that you need to take back control of your life. You are in control, only you. Nobody else can do it for you. So start becoming aware of the emotions on the inside of you and see if you can transmute those emotions into positive ones. I have a beautiful process called transmutation process, and I have made some videos about it on my YouTube channel. The transmutation process, how to transmute negative energies into positive ones, and use that. There's no reason any of us shouldn't be in abundance of joy every moment of every day. So I'd like to leave you with it. Have a good day until we meet again. This is Mystical Bev from lightwarrior.co.za. Bye for now.